Welcome to Fantasy Audiobook, Chapter 16. Shu Junjun also set goals and promised rewards, just like Yi Qingshui, in order to encourage them to practice hard. With 8 Lingshu cranes, the daily consumption of top-quality spiritual stones has skyrocketed. Therefore, Su Yi put on the shelves 10 more body-tempering pills, for a total of 100 low-grade yuan stones. Another 100 low-grade yuan stones were strengthened into top-grade yuan stones. This time, the critical hit was 100 times greater. Su Yi directly obtained 10,000 top-grade yuan stones. Another huge fortune. The Liu family in Tianwu town. Some of the surviving Shuangxia gang members cried out and reported. Gang leader, it's not good, all the 50 or 60 members of our Shuangxia gang were killed by 2 female warriors. The station has also been destroyed, and our Shuangxia gang is completely gone. Hear the words. Liu Sandao banged and smashed the table to pieces with one palm. Who dares to destroy our Shuangxia gang? Aren't you going to get along with my Liu family in Tianwu town? The Shuangxia gang can be said to be a knife in the hands of the Liu family, doing many dirty things for the Liu family. Now he is being destroyed. Gang leader, those 2 female warriors are disciples of Daxia Martial Arts School in Zunwu Mountain, and their cultivation levels seem to be in the body-tempering realm. After hearing this, Liu Sandao gritted his teeth. Daxia Martial Arts School, isn't it the shabby martial arts gym on Zunwu Mountain? According to the elders of the clan, the martial arts hall had just become a 1-star martial arts hall, and the 1-star martial arts hall signified that its owner was in the Kaiyuan realm. The martial arts gym has just been promoted to a star, which proves that the gym owner has just entered the Kaiyuan realm. He has been in the first level of Kaiyuan realm for almost a year and will soon enter the second level of Kaiyuan realm. Whether it is cultivation or combat experience, he is definitely better than the Great Sha Pavilion Master. Think about this. Liu Sandao showed a strong murderous gaze. If you dare to destroy our Shuangxia gang, a small 1-star martial arts gym, I will go and destroy you right away. To be on the safe side, Liu Sandao roped in another Kaiyuan realm warrior from his clan to prepare for any eventuality. However, it is probably not necessary for him to take action. Su Yi took out a top-grade yuan stone, absorbed the yuan power contained in it, and started practicing again. Kaiyuan 6th level, Kaiyuan 7th level. A top-grade yuan stone allowed Su Yi to break through 2 small realms. You have a special task that has been released. Another special mission. Su Yi opened the task panel. Special mission. Kill Liu Sandao. Difficulty. 2 stars. Limited time. 3 hours. Description. After hearing that the Shuangxia gang was wiped out, the gang leader Liu Sandao has found out that it was the Daxia Martial Arts Hall, and invited a Kaiyuan realm warrior to come with him to destroy the Daxia Martial Arts Hall. In order to survive, in order to be strong, please let them never come back. Rewards. Martial Arts Points X100, Reputation X100, Mid-Grade Resource Box X1. It was inevitable that Liu Sandao, the leader of the Shuangxia gang, would come to visit. Su Yi had expected it. 3 hours limit. In other words, Liu Sandao will be here within 3 hours. That's just right. Su Yi just waits for them. Next moment. Your disciple Yi Qingshui has broken through to the 10th level of body tempering. The prompt made Su Yi stunned for a moment, and then she was ecstatic. Yi Qingshui has broken through to the 10th level of body tempering, which allows her to take the Kaiyuan pill and break through to the Kaiyuan realm. Su Yi called Yi Qingshui. Master, what do you want to do with your disciple? There is also good news to tell you. This disciple has just broken through to the 10th level of the body tempering realm. With my current top-grade bones, I will soon be able to break through to the Kaiyuan realm. Yi Qingshui smiled and shared the joy. Su Yi nodded. Master already knows. The reason why I called you here is for this matter. Said. Su Yi took out a Wangpin Kaiyuan pill. And 100 top-grade yuan stones. This is Wangpin's Kaiyuan pill and 100 top-quality yuan stones, which will be used for your breakthrough to the Kaiyuan realm and your future cultivation. Huangpin's Kaiyuan pill. The best primeval stone. Looking at the Kaiyuan Dan with a dark and yellow aura in front of him, and the top-quality yuan stone with a purple halo. Yi Qingshui was shocked at first, and then her eyes turned red. The master always thought of every detail for them. That's so sweet. Master, you are so kind to your disciples. Yi Qingxue took it solemnly and spoke sincerely. Su Yi smiled and joked. Since it's good for you, then practice hard and meditate hard. Yes, master. Yi Qingxue returned to her residence. I took the Kaiyuan pill in casual clothes. The power of the medicine spreads in the body. The energy between heaven and earth began to slowly enter the body. This is Kaiyuan. After a while, Yi Qingxue has broken through to the Kaiyuan realm, and took out a top-grade Yuan stone to continue practicing. Your disciple Yi Qingxue has broken through to the Kaiyuan realm. A prompt appears. Su Yi was overjoyed. At this time, bang! The door of the martial arts hall seemed to have been kicked hard by someone, making a loud noise. It seems that Lu Sandao came to visit. Master, it seems that someone is kicking the gym. It could be Shuangxia gang leader Lu Sandao. Yi Qingxue and Xu Junjun were both alarmed, and their faces were filled with coldness. They both guessed it. It doesn't matter, come with me and take a look. Chapter 17. Just opened the door to the martial arts gym. Su Yi saw Lu Sandao lying on the ground, holding his feet, with a look of pain on his face, and muttering, "What kind of broken door is this, so hard? I think when I kicked the door, the force of the rebound hurt me." I saw Su Yi and 3 others coming out. Lu Sandao glanced at Yi Qingxue and Xu Junjun, and then focused on Su Yi. Are you the master of Daxia Martial Arts School? Su Yi nodded. You must be Lu Sandao, the leader of the Shuangxia gang. I've been waiting for you for a long time. Wait for me long. You know I'm coming. Is this the last pretense before death? I won't talk nonsense to you. If you destroy my Shuangxia gang and touch the interests of the Lu family in Tianwu town, you will only die. Later, Lu Sandao pointed at Yi Qingxue and Xu Junjun. And you 2 bitches, don't even think about running away. I will destroy your martial arts and sell you into a brothel. Lu Sandao's words. Su Yi's voice was extremely cold. Qingxue, kill these 2 people directly. Then he ordered Xu Junjun. Go and call the 8 Lingshu cranes and ask them to surround these 2 people. Don't let them escape. Yes, master. After making arrangements for the 2 disciples, Su Yi sat aside and watched the show. Yi Qingxue was already furious and rushed forward with the golden dragon sword. The Kaiyuan realm she had just broken through exploded without reservation. The best treasure. First level of Kaiyuan realm. Lu Sandao was shocked and angry. There is an error in the information. Didn't you say that you were in the body tempering realm? Yi Qingxue, who is of the highest quality, is full of martial virtue and can fight against Lu Sandao and the Kaiyuan realm warrior without losing. The more Lu Sandao beat him, the more surprised he became, and the more he beat him, the more frightened he became. What kind of monster warrior is this? And there was also a museum owner sitting next to him with an indifferent expression. No, I have to go. Where there is life, there is hope. If he could return to the clan, he could deploy the clan's masters and completely destroy the Daxia Martial Arts School. But, it's too late. Xu Junjun had already called 8 Lingshu cranes over. Li surrounded Lu Sandao and the others. This leaves them with no possibility of escaping. A second-order spiritual beast comparable to the first level of Kaiyuan realm. 8 of them came at once. What is the origin of this Daxia Martial Arts School? It's over, completely over. A few minutes later, Lu Sandao and the other 2 were all killed by Yi Qingxue. Your disciple Yi Qingxue realized the first-level sword power during the battle. As a master, you can comprehend double the power of the second-level sword at the same time. This disciple can always learn something in battle and bring surprises to Su Yi. Throwing a top-grade rejuvenation pill into his mouth, Yi Qingxue's injuries completely recovered, as if she had never been injured. Your disciple Xu Junjun gained some insight into the top-level beast control technique when communicating with Ling Shuhei. As a master, you will realize twice as much at the same time. Another unexpected surprise. These 2 disciples are really good. You have completed the special mission. Kill Lu Sandao. Rewards obtained. Martial Arts Points X100, Reputation X100, Mid-Grade Resource Box X1. The mission was completed and another mid-grade resource box was given. Open. You have obtained the middle-grade body tempering technique, the powerful technique. Did not expect. What came out of the mid-grade resource box this time was the body tempering technique. Su Yi was a little dissatisfied. But anyway, strengthen it first. If I want to recruit disciples in the future, there will be no shortage of skills. You have strengthened the middle grade body tempering technique to the top grade powerful technique. 5 times the critical hit will be returned, and you will get the top grade giant technique x5. You have strengthened the top grade giant power to the ultimate level, twice the critical hit return, and obtained the top grade giant ground moving skill x10. You have strengthened the top grade earth shaking technique to the yellow grade, double the critical hit return, and obtained the yellow grade tremendous power earth shaking technique x20. Putting away the 20 copies of the powerful heaven shaking technique, Suyi ended the enhancement. I thought about it in my mind. Now he himself is at the 7th level of Kaiyuan realm, Yi Qingxue is at the 1st level of Kaiyuan realm, and Shu Junjun is at the 6th level of body tempering. If you want to upgrade your star to a 2-star martial arts gym, the 3rd disciple must be received as soon as possible and his cultivation level must be upgraded to the 5th level of the body tempering realm. Time waits for no one. Your disciple Yi Qingxue has fully understood the top alchemy technique. As a master, you gain double understanding, and your understanding of the top alchemy techniques becomes deeper and deeper. A prompt appears. Suyi only felt that her understanding of the top alchemy skills was getting deeper and deeper, and it seemed that she was developing in an unknown direction. Now that Yi Qingxue has fully understood the top alchemy technique, Suyi must fulfill her promise. Yi Qingxue was called. Qingxue, have you fully understood the top alchemy technique? How did the master know? I haven't said it yet. Yi Qingxue was shocked. Yes, master. Suyi took out the best alchemy furnace. Remember, I promised you that I will give you the best alchemy furnace after you fully understand the top alchemy skills. From now on, it's yours. Seeing the top quality pill furnace, Yi Qingxue jumped up excitedly. A good alchemy furnace is enough to make an alchemist abandon all reserve. Master, thank you. Chapter 18. Tiger Martial Arts Hall. The master of the Huai Gym sent his disciples to Hengcheng to find out about the Daxia Martial Arts Gym, and now the results are finally available. Master, my disciple went to Tianwu Town in Hengcheng and finally found out that there is a Daxia Martial Arts Gym on a mountain called Zunwu Mountain. Okay, you did a good job on this errand. This is a low-grade body tempering pill, so I will reward it to you. The disciple who went to inquire took the low-grade body tempering pill and left happily. But Huai Pavilion Master was in great pain. He has also upgraded the Tiger Power Martial Arts Hall to a 1-star martial arts hall. There are not many conditions, but rising from 1 star to 2 stars is really not easy. So he now needs a lot of resources. He has also been paying attention to Suyi's movements. These days, I see Suyi selling the best body tempering elixir. He almost cried. Don't say much, he only needs 10 body tempering pills and he will be satisfied. I will set off now and head to Tianwu Town in Hengcheng. Anyway, we also need to get the body tempering pill from him. Recently, Suyi feeds the 8 Lingshu cranes top quality yuan stones every day. The cultivation level of each Lingshu crane is also rising slowly. Basically it is equivalent to the 5th level of Kaiyuan realm. Suyi's cultivation level has improved due to these few days of practice. He also reached the 9th level of Kaiyuan realm. Yi Qingxue is at the 4th level of Kaiyuan realm. And Shu Junjun has also reached the 9th level of the body tempering realm. Seeing the 8 Lingshu cranes walking with graceful steps in the garden of the martial arts hall, Suyi was in a good mood. Your story mission has been released. A prompt appears. The plot mission has started again. Suyi frowned slightly and checked. Story mission. Towards Tianwu Town. Difficulty. 2 stars. Limited time. 5 days. Description. Defeat the roadblocks and open the way to Tianwu Town. Seclusion and isolation is not the style of martial arts. Exchange with each other is the true meaning of martial arts. Please choose a martial arts gym with no less than 1 star in Tianwu Town for exchanges. Rewards. Martial arts points. Good guy. Isn't this just encouraging fights between martial arts schools? It is also called communication. Everyone who communicates kicks other people's martial arts schools to death. However, Suyi likes this very much. See the rewards. Suyi smiled. Pay Yuan Dan is a good thing. Normally, practicing with the Yuan power in the Yuan stone is actually relatively weak, but as long as you have the Yuan Pei Dan, you can solidify the Yuan power and make the Kaiyuan realm more stable. It just so happened that Yi Qingxue had completely mastered the top-level alchemy skills and gave her the best alchemy furnace. After completing the task, just give her the Peiyuan pill recipe and let her refine it. It's time to take a trip to Tianwu town. Su Yi called both Yi Qingxue and Shu Junjun over. Qingxue, Junjun, our Daxia martial arts school has been in the mountains for a long time, which is not convenient for our development. Therefore, I decided to take you to Tianwu town to find a martial arts school for exchanges and exchanges. What do you think? After Su Yi finished speaking, Yi Qingxue frowned slightly. Master, we killed Shuangxia gang leader Lu Sandao. Lu Sandao is from the Lu family in Tianwu town. If we go like this, is there any danger? I checked and found out that the Lu family is the largest family in Tianwu town, and the other two families, the Wang family and the Li family, are its affiliated families. The Lu family has masters in the Qi dynasty realm, and there are dozens of other Kaiyuan realm masters. Is it too risky for us to go like this? Hear this. Su Yi thinks what Yi Qingxue said is very reasonable. Qingxue, you are right. Master already has a countermeasure. You guys wait a moment. After saying that, Su Yi went directly into the trading house. He had seen a person selling a low-grade treasure on the World Chat channel. The name is the face-changing human skin mask. It has no other effect than changing a person's appearance. Su Yi directly spent 500 martial arts points to buy it. Then start strengthening. You have strengthened the low-grade treasure weapon skin-changing human skin mask to the mid-grade, returned 5 times the critical hit, and obtained the mid-grade mask-changing human skin mask X5. You have strengthened the medium-grade treasure Yiki human skin mask to the top grade, double the critical hit return, and obtained the top-grade Yiki human skin mask X10. You have strengthened the top-grade treasure transmutation human skin mask to the top level, twice the critical hit return, and obtained the top-level transmutation human skin mask X20. Compared with low-grade Yimian human skin masks that can only change one's appearance, top-quality Yuan human skin masks can not only change a person's appearance, but also cover up the energy of a person's body. It is actually a must-have artifact for killing people and stealing goods. This is a Yuan human skin mask, one for each of you. When you put it on, you can change your appearance and hide your energy. Yi Qingxue and Shu Junjun looked surprised. Su Yi put on the mask first. In an instant, he changed from an extremely handsome man to a slightly less handsome guy than before. The two women looked at each other and both put on Yuan human skin masks. The appearance has changed, and there is no trace of the previous one at all. Chapter 19. Yi Qingxue and Shu Junjun were given 10 rejuvenation pills and 10 bigu pills respectively. Then he fed the 8 Lingshu cranes 1 or 2 top-grade yuan stones each, and told them to be optimistic about the martial arts hall. The 8 Lingshu cranes nodded their heads and flapped their wings in agreement. When everything was ready, Su Yi took Yi Qingxue and Shu Junjun and set off for Tianwu town. Tianwu town. The Lu family split up. Master, a few days ago, the Shuangxia gang controlled by Lu Sandao was destroyed. I heard that it was done by Daxia Martial Arts School in Zunwu Mountain. Lu Sandao went to liquidate it with an offering, but he has not come back yet. I'm afraid something unexpected has happened. An elder reported to the head of the branch family. Daxia Martial Arts School. I heard, this seems to be a martial arts gym that has just been promoted to 1 star. The head of the branch family, Lu He, was thoughtful. Lu Sandao's strength is not weak, and he is not bad among the first-level Kaiyuan realm warriors. However, he is still retained by the Daxia Martial Arts School. Its owner is likely to be at the 2nd level of Kaiyuan realm or higher. In this way, if you go there in person, there will definitely be no problem with your strength at the 5th level of Kaiyuan realm. Those who touch my Lu family must pay the price. Yes, head of the family. The elder of the Lu family retreated and headed towards Zunwu Mountain. Su Yi and the other 3 walked all the way towards Tianwu town. Tianwu town governs a land with a radius of 500 miles. Almost all the warriors gathered here. There are not only huge trading markets, auction houses, but also numerous martial arts schools here. These martial arts schools were all inherited. It is different from Zunwu Mountain. The martial arts gym in Tianwu town is not only more convenient for recruiting disciples, but also has abundant training resources. But the premise is that you must have a huge amount of yuan stone. In overclocking trading house, you can use martial arts points to buy things, but in Tianwu Town, you can only use yuan stone to trade. However, there is no limit to this situation for Su Yi. The streets are busy with traffic, sweating like rain, and there are many warriors coming and going. Su Yi is going to find someone to find out what martial arts schools are in the town. When looking for someone, but he was attracted by a figure. That was a girl who looked very cute. She was not tall, but she was wielding a huge hammer and was banging a piece of red-hot iron in a blacksmith shop. How could a girl have so much strength? Hello, girl. Su Yi took the initiative to say hello. The girl's name was Mo Huan. She stopped when she heard this. Hello, are you here to make weapons? No, I'm here to ask you something. If it weren't for Su Yi's handsomeness, Mo Huan wouldn't want to talk to Su Yi and influence others. What's up? How many martial arts schools are there in Tianwu Town? What are their star ratings? When this matter was mentioned, Mo Huan was filled with treasures. There are 5 martial arts schools in total. There are 2 1-star ones, 2 unpopular ones, and 1 2-star one. There are even 2-star martial arts schools. It seems that the person who inherited this martial arts school is lucky. The owners of the 2-star martial arts gyms are usually not seen on the World Chat channel. It turns out that they are just struggling to develop. What are the 2 1-star martial arts schools? Chiyu Martial Arts School and Zhongyang Martial Arts School. Okay, thank you girl. Su Yi was about to leave, but was stopped by Mo Huan. Are you going to become a disciple? If you want to become a disciple, I suggest you go to the Yongzhong Martial Arts School in the 2nd star. The Master Lin there is a master of the Qi dynasty realm. He is definitely better than the Chiyu Martial Arts School and Zhongyang Martial Arts School. But that requires you to be at least in the middle level. The root of quality. Speaking of which, I don't know why. Mo Huan's tone seemed a bit desolate. Su Yi shook her head and said with a smile. No, we are going to the gym. Hear the words. Mo Huan opened his mouth wide. Kick the gym. Yes, thank you girl for letting me know. With a wave of his hand, Su Yi took Yi Qingshui and Xu Junjun away, leaving only a messy Mo Huan staring at Su Yi's back in a daze. Master, which martial arts school should we go to first? Yi Qingshui asked excitedly. She is a fighting madman. Su Yi thought for a while. Let's go to Chiyu Martial Arts School first. Yes, master. After asking passers-by, the 3 of them headed towards the Chiyu Martial Arts School. The Chiyu Martial Arts School was to the west of Tianwu Town, and the 3 of them found it quickly. Qingshui, Su Yi signaled with her eyes, and Yi Qingshui walked in immediately. But he was stopped by a disciple from Chiyu Martial Arts School. Who are you? What are you doing at Chiyu Martial Arts School? If you want to become a disciple, please go there first to verify the bones. If you are going to cause trouble, please think carefully. Our Chiyu Martial Arts School is an affiliated martial arts school of the Liu family in Tianwu Town. As he spoke, he showed a proud look. The Liu family really dominates Tianwu Town, and even the inherited martial arts schools are subordinate to them. Yi Qingshui doesn't care about that much. He kicked the disciple over and shouted. I'm here to play in the gym. Master, come out quickly. Chapter 20. Yi Qingshui's voice and kick. This alarmed the disciples of Chiyu Martial Arts School. They looked at Yi Qingshui in horror and did not dare to step forward. Who are you? Dare to come to my Chiyu Martial Arts School to cause trouble? The owner of Chiyu Pavilion walked out of it. His face was ugly. It's like trying to eat someone. Yi Qingshui is not that busy. Come to play in the gym. Playing in the gym. First time encountering this kind of thing. Ever since the owner of the Chiyu Pavilion defected to the Liu family. No one dares to come to the gym anymore. In Tianwu Town. The 2 low-ranking Zhongyang martial arts schools with no strength and 1 star belong to the Liu family. The 2-star Yongzhong Martial Arts School was also supported by the Liu family. Since inheriting the martial arts school, except develop yourself, they also found another way to grow quickly. That is, being a vassal under some big local forces can not only get generous resource assistance, but also ensure the transitional development in the early stage. Kaiyuan Realm. The owner of Chiyu Pavilion saw Yi Qingshui's state of mind. His face was solemn. Which martial arts gym are you the master of? From Zhongyang Martial Arts School? Or from those 2 low-level martial arts schools? Yi Qingshui pointed at Su Yi. I am not the owner of the museum, that is the owner, my master. He glanced at Su Yi. The owner of Chiyu Pavilion was startled. Brother, which martial arts school are you from? Su Yi said calmly. Daxia Martial Arts School. Daxia Martial Arts School. This name sounds familiar. Isn't this the Daxia Martial Arts School that sells the best body tempering pills? This man is so famous in the trading house. Many top-quality body tempering pills have already been put on the shelves. If he could get the best body tempering pill in his hand, I believe he could quickly train 3 disciples and rise to a 2-star martial arts gym. Think about this. Chiyu Pavilion Master's expression suddenly became strange. So you are the owner of Daxia Hall. We are all martial arts masters, why should we fight with each other? I have good tea here, why don't we sit together and have a cup of tea? Hear this. Su Yi sneered. You want to delay time and find someone from the Lu family. It was pointed out by Su Yi. The face of Chiyu Pavilion Master suddenly turned ugly. That's what he thought. He knew he was no match for Su Yi, so he wanted to delay time and invited people from the Lu family to kill Su Yi and seize the heart of Daxia Martial Arts School. In this way, he can own all of Su Yi's property. Qingshui, Junjun, and everyone from the Chiyu Martial Arts School will leave no one behind. Yes, Master. Yi Qingshui and Shu Junjun pulled out the golden dragon sword and rushed forward like bloodthirsty wolves. The best treasure. The owner of Chiyu Pavilion suffered from liver and gallbladder breakdown. Is this great Sha Pavilion Master a monster? Why are all the disciples given the best treasures? The leader of Chiyu Pavilion is only at the first level of Kaiyuan realm. He was no match for Yi Qingshui. He was killed by Yi Qingshui with one sword. I will never die with my eyes in peace. The rest of the Chiyu Martial Arts School disciples were all cleaned up by Shu Junjun. A diamond-shaped crystal appeared on the chest of Chiyu Pavilion Master. It is the heart of the martial arts school. And it is a 1-star martial arts heart. That means having martial arts attributes. Su Yi couldn't wait to absorb the heart of the martial arts school. You have merged with the heart of Chiyu Martial Arts School. Acquire martial arts attributes. Gathering spirits and inducing yuan. Gathering spirits and inducing yuan. Continuously gather the surrounding vitality, increase the concentration of the vitality, and increase the speed of cultivation by 20%. Si Ju Ling Yin Yuan. Su Yi secretly rejoiced. Good stuff. Then, you have obtained all the resources of Chiyu Martial Arts School. You get martial arts points. These practice resources. Sure enough, there are more martial arts schools than those in the mountains. Those who have taken refuge in local forces are rich. As the heart of the Chiyu Martial Arts School was absorbed by Su Yi, the Chiyu Martial Arts School began to be destroyed and corrupted by some powerful force at a speed visible to the naked eye. Qingshui, Junjun, let's go. Su Yi and the other 2 used the mask of Yuanyuan human skin to change into another appearance, and left the Chiyu Martial Arts School as quickly as possible. You have completed the plot mission, towards Tianwu Town. Rewards obtained. Martial arts points. Su Yi was overjoyed when she got the reward. Girl, we have to leave. Su Yi came to Mo Huan's blacksmith shop again. You are. It sounds like these 3 people know each other. Su Yi smiled and said, we wanted you to inquire about the martial arts school before. It turns out to be you. But why have your faces changed? Su Yi smiled and said, keep it secret. Thank you for showing us the way. We have successfully kicked off the gym. You succeeded. Mo Huan's eyes suddenly widened. She didn't quite believe it. Yes, we kicked out Chiyu Martial Arts School. Chiyu Martial Arts School. That's the Lu family's vassal martial arts gym. You must be too brave. Su Yi smiled and said nothing. There was a pause. Said, I am Su Yi, the owner of Daxia Martial Arts School. If you want to learn martial arts, come to Zunwu Mountain to find me. The reason why he came to Mo Huan specifically was because Su Yi had made plans to recruit a disciple. Looking at Su Yi's back as she turned away, Mo Huan fell into a decision. At this moment, a prompt appeared. Your martial arts gym is under attack, please return as soon as possible. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe.